What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Ticker Fee video and welcome to the Ticker Fee family. As you can see, the ticker symbol we're going to be talking about today is ZOM or Zometica. And so what this video is going to be specifically going to be talking about is going to be the first quarter 2021 financial results. And then we're going to finish this video off with a chart analysis and price prediction. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me and subscribing. I really do honestly appreciate it. We are so close to 1,000. I cannot believe it. This has been really exciting. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. I like to talk about penny stocks, large cap, blue chip, whatever the case is. Leave a comment down below if there's a specific stock you want me to analyze, because I will, no problem. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so you may or may not have seen this quote before, but I feel like it's really pertinent for this video. So this is what it says, and I got this from one of these articles. It says, what were we hearing? So retail traders were the only group to buy U.S. equities for the third week in a row, as institutional clients sold equities for the third straight week, and hedge funds sold for the fifth week, posting their largest outflows in more than a month. Bank of America's data analytics team reported in a note to the clients. So I feel like this is really important, and I feel like, as you can see when you look at the charts or you look at your specific stocks, especially here these growth stocks here lately, you can tell that the retail traders are the only group in the charts. They're the only ones in the market. So why and where? So I know this is exactly what it feels like. Currently, we are in this earthquake. We are going through this storm, and there looks like there's no way out. There's nothing I can see, and it's constant just hunkering down and just trying to protect ourselves. I completely understand, but right now we need to hold. Now again, I'm not a financial advisor, but that is currently what I am doing. I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and so yes, emotionally you can see the charts, and so if you look at it every single day, it's going to affect you. But just keep this in mind. It is not going to be forever. One day, it's going to look like this. We are going to be on the beach. We are going to enjoy that nice weather, and there's going to be no clouds in the sky. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so Zometica announces first quarter 2021 financial results. Now, throughout this article, there were quite a few things that I wanted to highlight and just let you know and inform you. So, if this is the first time you've heard of Zometica or ZOM, they are a veterinary health company creating point-of-care diagnostics on products for dogs and cats. Now, for those that have been following me so far, everyone knows that I own 2 dogs, and so I really do appreciate the type of technology that they have. Now, let's look at some of these things that I've highlighted. So, the technology partner to complete additional complements of the initial 3. They are currently available to the customers. Now, this is the first product. This is Trueforma. So they have cash and cash equivalent of more than $250 million to support their commercialization efforts and the product and corporate growth plans. They believe that they are well positioned for that success. So here is the summary first quarter 2021 results. So Zometica recorded a net loss and a comprehensive loss for 3 months ended of March 31st, 2021, approximately $4 million, and incurred a direct charge to retain earnings as a result of the exchange of the Series 1 preferred shares of approximately $32 million, resulting in a net loss of 4 cents per share to a loss approximately of $2.5 million, or 2 cents per share for the 3 months ended of March 31st, 2020. Which again, this is not a surprise, which we will talk about towards the end of this video. Now, the revenue for the 3 months that ended was $14,124 and resulted from the sale of the Trueforma products and associated warranties. Now, they commenced commercialization of Trueforma on March 15, 2021, so please keep that in mind. And accordingly, they had limited sales activity in the first quarter of 2021. They expect that revenue will increase in subsequent periods as they increase the sales and market activities and have full periods during which obtain sales and record relative revenues, which I've stressed, and if you've heard any of my videos here the past 2 weeks, it's all about Q3 and Q4. Now, cost of revenue for the 3 months, March ended 31st, 2021, was $5,658, as noted above. Now, the research and development expense for the 3 months was approximately $0.4 million compared to approximately $0.6 million for 3 months of March 31st, 2020. Now, that's a decrease of approximately $0.2 million or 34%. So that's a great way to look at it. Now, when it comes to the selling, general, and administrative expenses for the end of March 31st, 2021, this was approximately $3.5 million compared to $1.7 million for the 3 months of 2020. Now, an increase of approximately $1.8 million or 105%. Now, the increase primarily was due to an increase in share-based compensation expense, which was approximately $1.3 million for the 3 months of March 31st, 2021, compared to $0.2 million for the comparable period in 2020 as a result of the stock option grants made during the first quarter of this year. Now, other significant increase includes professional fees incurred in connection with the exchange of the Series 1 and fees associated with the SEC filing for $0.7 million. Which is a major deal. So always keep stuff like that, especially in mind, because a lot of times many companies don't talk about it. But again, this company is very transparent. Now, when it comes to liquidity and outstanding share capital, Zometica has cash and cash equivalent, like we talked about, $276.6 million as of the end of March, compared to $1.5 million at the end of March of 2020. So, as of March 31st, Zometica has shareholder equity of approximately $277.5 million. Now, the other thing that I've noted is that the net cash used in operating activities for the 3 months of this year, so the first quarter is going to be 2021, was approximately of $2.6 million compared to approximately $2.2 million for the 3 months ending, again, of March 31st, 2020, which is an increase of 21%. Now, the increase in cash used in operations primarily resulted from the increase in the operating loss as well as inventory purchases, which was approximately $0.3 million related to the preparation of the commercialization of Trueforma. So that's going to be improving the product, improving the user face, improving the technology overall, which again, with the company being this small, this comes with it. Now, this is including the stock-based compensation of approximately $1.3 million, which is a loss or fixed asset disposition of $0.2 million. Now, net cash used in investing activities for 2021 was $18,000 compared to the cash investing activities of approximately $1 million for 2020, which is a decrease of 102%, which is really impressive. And some of these are not going to be reoccurring. This is not going to be a month-to-month or quarterly or even annually. Once some of these items are checked off, you don't have to worry about it anymore. So, net cash from financing activities for the 3 months of 2021 is $217.3 million compared to $2.2 million as of 2020. Now, that's an increase of $215 million or 9,997%, which is, again, phenomenal. So I really do appreciate the transparency, letting us know exactly what the numbers are, especially for those that enjoy these type of facts. Now, as of March 31st, 2021, Zometica had an unlimited number of authorized common shares of 972 million common shares issued and outstanding. Now, as of May 10th, 2021, Zometica has 974 million common shares issued and outstanding. So hopefully this was great information. Hopefully this is added value. And so I really do appreciate it. And so let's go ahead and finish this video off with a chart analysis and price prediction. Okay, so you have to be wondering what in the world is going on with this stock. Why are all my growth stocks just continuing to not increase as quickly as it did just here in January and February? So let me go ahead and just elaborate on what's been going on. So the first thing is going to be the fear of inflation or hyperinflation. People are talking about how commodities, lumber, you've got bread, milk. I mean, people do not want to even build houses currently because the material just costs too much. It's not even worth it. So there is that fear of short-term inflation or the long extension of hyperinflation. Now, I don't think that's going to last very long, but that is going to be one of the catalysts. The next one is going to be the taxes, which I've talked about in previous videos, and that's going to be retail investors who are selling their stocks to pay for their taxes. And the question is, well, what about why is this a surprise? All it is capital gains. That's common sense. Yes, but if this is your first time trying to learn the market and you've been making all these profits in 2020 during the pandemic, this is a surprise and this is your first time. So you've got retail investors with these brand name companies that are selling these stocks. But the major reason why there's so much volatility is going to be the hedge funds. Yes, they've got these expectations just like Zometica, which is going to be their first quarter 2021 financial results. So what did they do January, February, March? Well, as you can see, not only in those 3 months, but as well as in April and so far in May, they are having sell-offs. So they're trying to have these profits, they're having these gains. That way their investors continue to buy into what they do. So that is going to be a major catalyst that's affecting our stocks. So not only this one, but if you own other stocks, by the way, if you do own this stock or if you're thinking about buying it or if you sold it, please leave a comment down below. They are affecting the stocks and they're affecting the market. Now, this is going to be short term. If you look at Q3 and Q4 right down the road, you will be okay. This is a short term fixed situation just for these past couple of months, but it will not be a long term. This is not chronic. This is just acute. So keep that in mind. Now, we have had a high of $2.91, but if we fast forward to where we're at now, it's 0.74. Now, I do think in Q3 and Q4, not Q1 or Q2, more towards Q4, we're looking at October, September, we're going to get back in that dollar range. And so just stay positive and keep that in mind. Now, I hope this was added value. I really do appreciate you listening, and welcome to the Ticker family.